Okay, so now let me go to FB60. Let me show you. Okay, because there is another company code which is working successfully. Okay, so let me show you here. M09. Okay, so let me show you the same configuration, the same business scenarios, which I have already replicated for this company code. Okay, so now expenses, right? Office expenses. Let me take this one. Same office expenses. Now the amount also, let me give the same 10,000, 5,000. So that let me give the cost centers also in front of you only, because since I already worked on this one, this is a controlling area is wrong here. So now see here also I had selected here is the MM09 controlling area, cost center 1. Then let me give the cost center. Cost center is something different what I had created. Cost center 2. Okay, inside of the cost centers, the same mapping has been done. Okay, now let me show you here. Document, simulate the general ledger view. Simulate the general ledger view. Now you can see here the system is splitting the line items according to your requirement. You can see here. So the normal accounting entry is a vendor account will be debit from the same vendor. Okay, from the same vendor, the expenses which is splitting based on the profit centers. You can see the two profit centers segments, also different segments are there here. Then profit centers, because based on the cost center, the inside of the line items we have assigned the cost centers. Inside of the cost centers, the profit centers are already associated. One is service, another one is a trading. Another one you can see the two segments, two different segments. This is what the expected. In case if you would like to see the still, click on expert mode. You can also see here how the system is going to split according to based on the rows. Okay, so vendor you can say 31 is a vendor. This is a 40 is the your debit entries where you can see here. Okay, the clear information. Okay, so where you can also see here. Is it clear now, this one? Okay, so this is what I can say. It is a active splitting. Okay, active splitting, which is going to based on the configuration. Okay, any queries about this one?
No.
Okay, thank you. So let me post to the document. Okay, let me post to the document. Even if you go and display same simulate only two line items, let me post to this one. Okay, so now the document is been posted at 30. Okay, let me display the document here itself. Display the document here. Now you can only see 3 line items only, but now, okay, don't confuse. Click on the general ledger view. Then whenever you are clicking the general ledger view, then you can also see here the 4 line items here. You can see here segment. Okay. So now two profit centers. If you want to pull the cost centers, then you can go and the cost centers are already there. Let me pull that cost centers, right? Cost centers. Cost center. Cost centers. Okay, cost center. Here it is there. The cost center. Let me put it under the. Okay, so now cost center field, which I pulled from. Okay, so now you can see here. You can see here two cost centers. Okay, two profit centers. Okay, so the profit centers here you can see the profit centers how system is been splitted here. There are two profit centers, two cost centers. Then even segments also are there. Okay, let me show you that segment also. Segment. Segment. Okay, not partner segment. Okay, this is what the expected. Now Under the profit center, let me put it, let me bring this one segment field also. Now you can see here profit centers. I think it is been gone to last. You can see segment, it is there. Let me pull to this one, this side, beside this one. Now you can see all the fields together. You can see all the fields together. Cost center, it is there. Profit centers are there. Segments are there. This is what the expected. Okay, so now this is what it is calling as a active splitting. Active splitting at the time of document posting. Now, okay, this document which we have already posted. Now let us go and see the passive splitting. Okay, I'll put it the document for your reference purpose. For your reference purpose, I'll put this document into the all you can see in one place. Active document splitting at the time of vendor invoice posting. Simple logic. Okay, no need to break our heads. The simple way you can understand. Then the next one is a passive splitting. So the passive splitting, what does it mean by the passive splitting? So the passive splitting at the time of, I'll put it in a simple way, at the time of vendor payment. Okay, at the time of, because since we considered only the scenario, the vendor, right? So that is the reason the system is going to split the line items according to the, I mean, our requirement. So now this is the document which is, remember, this document is posted. Now let's go to /n F-53. Okay, F-53. Let me give today's date. Now the same company code. Give the banks. Let me give this the bank account, because here I'll leave the blank. The amount I know 15,000, right? Okay, 15,000, which I wanted to make the payment. Then what is the vendor account here? So the vendor account, sorry, not ledger, entry view 100. Okay, this is the vendor account. Enter. Okay, value date is required for this one. That is the reason system is stopping. Enter. Now you can say 15,000. Okay, so the simple way, select, 15,000 entered amount, 15,000 assigned amount. Okay, so the same document, to all zeros 30. Okay, whatever I have posted, the same, to all zeros 30. Okay, this is the document what I want to clear. Now let me go document and simulate in a general ledger view. Simulate in a general ledger. Now you can see here the system which is splitting the line item. The line items are splitting based on the sundry debtors. I mean, vendor account will be debit. You can see 10,000 rupees to my bank account. Then again, the similar way, vendor account will be debit 5,000 rupees. Again, my bank account is crediting here. This is what it is calling as a passive splitting. I mean, according to the line items, the system is going to split. Just click on the expert mode here. What system would say here? You can also see here. You can also see here how system is going to splitting the line items. Okay, always you can see here. Let me take this also. Okay, first let me post to the document. Then after that, see now, if you can see here, only single document you can see here, single line item. Post this one. Document 150026 has been posted. Display. See now, click on the general ledger view. Now you can see here how system is going to. Okay, how system is good. Okay, here, okay, I want to show you, right? Here also, let's bring the line, I mean,
So passive splitting, only one single item, system automatically split the line item.
sorry, Srikanth, could you please come again?
This passive splitting, the system automatically split the line item.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Based on the line items which we have selected. Yes, Srikanth, exactly. See, passive splitting is splitting by the system without manual intervention. Okay, but active splitting according to our rules.
Yes, yes. In active splitting, actually we defer that 5,000 and 10,000.
Yes, yes, yes,
But
yes,
here
exactly.
automatically whatever 15,000 is there based on the profit center what I passed, it is actually
Yes,
taking
yes,
that.
exactly, exactly. Yes, Srikanth. Yes, you are true. Okay, cost center. First, let me bring the cost center under the profit center. Then segment, right? The next one is a segment, not this segment. Don't select this segment wherever you consider exactly. So now under profit center, select the segment here. Okay, I think the segment has gone below. Let me bring this one into up here. Okay, first let me display this one, then after that I'll bring that fields. Okay, I'll bring these two fields, segment and cost, segment, and I can see here. Okay, so profit center, it's already there. It's already there. Segment. Okay. Understood this one. Okay, so anyhow, what you can see here, it's a profit centers which the line items are splitting based on the our requirement wherever you can see here. Okay, so the profit centers are different, cost centers will be shown here, then as well as segments also it will be shown. Okay, so now let us see the another one. Okay, let us see the another one. What I would like to show here. Now we have seen the active splitting, passive splitting. Both the things we have seen. Now the last one is a zero balance clearing. Okay, active passive splitting. Okay, so I have not considered right this. Let me take this screenshot and put it into the Excel sheet. Okay. Now the last one is a zero balance clear. Zero balance splitting. Okay, so now the zero balance splitting. Okay, what we have seen, the active splitting and passive splitting, which is the splitting is happening based on the profit center. Okay, so now, but my requirement would be here. Let me go here. My requirement would be according to, I mean, I do not want to split the line. Okay, first let me explain you the requirement. Then after that we'll go. Okay, so first let me explain you about the requirement, the zero balance clearing account, how it is going to work here. Okay, so now let's say we'll take the GL account. Okay, so this one. Okay, so the GL account, because in front of you only, now it's a fuel expenses. Okay, so the GL account, which is related to the, see here, so it is a office expenses. Okay, office expenses. The GL is related to, okay, 400, 199 is a office expenses. Okay, so the office expenses here it is there. Okay, so I'll take the same one here. Okay, so the office expenses. But now here there are two profit centers. One is a service, another one is a trading. My requirement would be service and trading. Okay, so now here the office expenses, the GL account is the same. Then even the company code also company code also the same. Let's say the MM09. So what is happening here under this profit center? Okay, this is the, okay, I'll put it here. So that, so it's a, this one is a GL account. Okay, this is a GL account. This is a profit center. This is the profit center. Then this is the amount. Let's see the logic here. So now in this profit center, let's say I have the 1,000 rupees. Okay, my requirement would be I want to transfer this 1,000 rupees, which is lying in the service profit center. Okay, but now from these two, I want to transfer the amount to the trading. Okay, I want to transfer to the trading profit center. Let's say the 1,000 rupees. Okay, my requirement would be. So here the GL account is same, but inside of the profit center, I mean ultimately the transfer which is happening between the profit centers. Okay, the balance transfer between the two profit centers. Okay, so my requirement would be, okay, so now again inside of the profit center, remember inside of the profit center we have the segments. Okay, right, segments are there. Okay, so now again from one segment to another segment which I want to transfer, either you can transfer between profit centers, again segments also you can transfer it. Okay, so now inside of the profit centers you can also observe the segments are already associated. Okay, so you can see the segments which is appearing. One is a course segment under this service. Then this is the segment. Now you can see here under service, under service, this is the segment. Let us see the another line item. Okay, this line item, trading cost center. Okay, trading. So this is the profit, this is the segment which is already assigned here. Okay, so now I want to split the line items because see, this is the normal accounting entry. What will happen if I am going to transfer the expenses from service profit center will be debit. Okay, the accounting entry, the logic will understand here. Okay, so then service profit center will be debit, right? Service profit center will be debit 1,000. Then trading profit center will be credit. So the logic you can understand here. I'm just debiting, crediting. Okay, so now with this single line item, you cannot able to draw your reports. You cannot able to draw the financial statements, either trial balance, balance sheet, P&L account. Okay, so at this point of time, what system does, then zero balance clearing account will come into picture. Okay, so now zero balance account will be, so since it is debit, right, zero balance account credit. Okay, so 1,000. The similar way, the zero balance for this one, zero balance account debit here. So ultimately your debit, credit, debit and credit, both the balances will be equal. Now you can go and you can straightforward, you can draw the financial reports here. This is what the logic for both of you. Is this clear? The document, I mean zero balance clearing account, how system is going to split this one. Is it clear? Concept. First understand the concept, then after that we'll go for the execution simulation in the system.
No, I'm not getting the concept because whatever is even zero balance also the account is nullified only. So why the
Exactly.
zero balance? Actually we need to add those entries.
See, that's what. See here what is happening, if I am going to transfer the amount from this service profit centers to trading profit center. This will be debit, this will be credit, right? So, but because both profit centers are different profit centers. Because if you do not have the credit balance for the service profit center, for this one, if you do not have the debit line item, you cannot draw the financial report, because debit and credit will not match, first of all, right? Because ultimately, if you without having this one, then the value only 1,000 rupees it will show straightforward in your statements. Okay, but what is the counter for that one? Okay, what is the value on behalf of, what is the line item? What is the okay, we know the source from this one to this one we are transferring, but again this will be still lying as a only 1,000 rupees. But as per accounting rules, and debit and credit should be equal here. Then only the system should consider and it should post the line item.
Okay.
Okay, so now let us see this one. Now, if you would like to split the segment wise, then what you have to do, the segment configuration, you must have to do this configuration segment wise, right? Let me show you. That is the standard. You have to activate this one. Financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transactions, document splitting, then define document. It's this one, define document splitting characters. Okay, so now this you must have to activate for the segment. Okay, if you want to split profit center wise, we have seen. If you want to activate this, you have to do this one. Okay, so let's come back here. Let us post to the document. Okay, how the system is going to split this one /n. The same F-40, sorry, FB60. Let me show you. Okay, FB60, the same vendor. The date, let me take the date. Then here, let me take the same GL account. Okay, so same GL account. One is a 1,000, which is a debit. Then, which is debit is a quite common. Now for this one, I'm just keeping as a credit here. Okay, so the 1,000 rupees, 1,000. But now at the same time, I'm giving the cost centers, because since under the cost centers, the profit centers already associated. Enter. Okay, enter. Now let me go and simulate this one. Simulate as a general ledger view. Now you can see here zero balance clearing account, which is coming into picture. Now you can see here how the system is splitting. Okay, so now you can see the segments also. The segment wise, the system is splitting the line items. Okay, so now then the line items, office expenses is debiting, zero balance clearing account is crediting. Then again, okay, sorry, here you can see service profit center is debiting 1,000 rupees. Then service zero balance clearing account is crediting here. Now both debit and credit both are nullified here. The similar way, trading profit center is crediting, trading zero balance clearing line item is here is a debiting. So by considering this one, both the line items, debit and credit, both are matching here. Both are matching. If you go and expert mode also, you can also see here whatever you would like to see here. Okay, how the segments, how the profit centers, which is arriving here. Then let me take this screenshot also.